everyone. Thanks for joining me today. I'm Marina from the Flippin' Gals, flippinggals.com website and the Flippin' Gals on Instagram. I'm here with you today because I wanted to share with the brand new Poshmark users 5 tips that will help you grow your process along, make some sales, and become a little bit better at doing Poshmark than you currently are. And the reason I could say this with confidence because about 3 months ago we started selling on Poshmark and we were very unsuccessful. And so it was very intimidating and anybody could easily quit. I'm very persistent though when it comes to some goals, and if I can't do it then it makes me want to master that even more. And I was looking and searching for videos, Instagram influencers that I could follow. I did find a fantastic influencer. Give her a follow on Instagram. Her name is Leslie Tucker on YouTube, and her company or brand name is A Reseller's Passion. I highly recommend her. She really helped us out a lot. Really intelligent businesswoman who has a lot of excellent advice. But anyway, this video of 5 tips is for those who are starting out brand new to Poshmark. I really hope that we can help you, get going and make some money. So here we go. Tip 1 is to spend 1 to 3 hours a day on Poshmark. And it is important to download the app. However, you will primarily be using your desktop, and I'll get into that more on tip number 2. But I am going to show you, if you're with me on YouTube, exactly what to do. And so how are you going to be spending those 1 to 3 hours a day? Is it a necessary thing to do? Yes. So we weren't winning on Poshmark because we were treating Poshmark as if it were eBay, Mercari, and OfferUp. And with eBay, Mercari, and OfferUp, all you have to do is post your listings and then you make some sales. It is not that way at all with Poshmark. Poshmark is very involved. However, if you do put in the work, you will see some sales coming out of there too. And so is it worth doing? Yes, of course it's worth doing, especially if you're selling clothes, because you don't want to lose out on a platform for any reason, and Poshmark is only getting bigger as we speak. So let me begin by showing you how to get some followers on Poshmark, which is extremely important. So as you can see right now, we have about 30,000 followers. It's amazing. I never thought I would see that day. But when we first started, we only had a few followers and we were struggling to get followers. So I found some ways to get not just any followers, but some quality followers, and I'm gonna share that with you right now. And let's begin with going to news. So whether it's on your phone or on the desktop, you want to go to news. And as you can see here, MSC 426 just shared a lot of my listings, which is awesome. I'm gonna have to pay that love back and share some of his. I'm gonna visit his account right now. Go ahead and give him a follow if you are on Poshmark. He's from San Dimas. That's not too far from where I am. He has 91,000 shares. Oh my goodness, that's a lot, and 6,900 followers. So notice he's only following 7,400 followers. If you see, we're following, if you look at our account, we're actually following 54,000 accounts or people. And we have about 30,000 followers. So that gives you a little bit of insight as to why you must be following a lot of people. All right, so we went into the news, we found an account, somebody was very generous and shared some of our items. We're gonna give him the love back. It so happens he's selling brand new Tommy Bahama pants for 26 bucks. That's an excellent deal. If you're in a Tommy Bahama, you should go ahead and grab that as soon as possible. It's a super awesome deal. So I just shared those shorts. I really love that he has a lot of Tommy Bahama clothes because we do too. So I'm sharing a second item. So how many items should you share? You should definitely share between 8 to 10 items of every account that you're sharing. However, if it's an account like this one that I just found right now that has a lot of similar items to the ones that we have, I may be more generous than that and share 10 to 20. And the reason I'm saying that, it's not just me being generous, but it's me being empathetic to our customers, because our customers are looking for similar items to the ones that we have. And so if I can share items that we don't have, they would, that's bringing value to your customers. So I think, I follow the belief that there's always an abundance of things on this universe. So I don't believe in the mindset of lack. I believe in the mindset of abundance, and I'm more than happy to share so that they can get some sales and I please my followers and customers, right? So that was just a few to show you. I think I shared quite a few because our accounts are just so similar. Actually, you should definitely give this guy a follow. All his prices are really, really great deals. Okay, so that's one way. And so normally when I would go to news, like, okay, so we just got a new follower. Normally it would just be like, we got a new follower and we're going to show their closet and they're going to like that, and they might share some of your closet in return. And as you can see, the one, MSE 426 has 6,900 followers. So when he shared all of those items to his followers, that gives us more opportunity. We have 30,000 followers. He has about 7,000 followers. That's like 37,000 people that could potentially be seeing those items. So that's one way to gain followers, believe it or not. And so is by sharing other people's items and closets. And so if I went into this next person, Wonderful Soul, she has about 2,300 followers. We have a lot of men's clothes. It doesn't seem like she does, although she does have 58 listings. So what I could do, she's also near to where I live, I could do is go to the women's section. We do have a women's section as well. And I can just, wow, her pictures are really lovely. So I'm going to go ahead and share some of her pictures of her shoes because I think they just look fantastic. And I have a lot of fun doing this, as you can tell. But as you can see me clicking on different things, it's so much faster to be doing this on a desktop than it would be on your cell phone. And so I highly, highly recommend that you use your desktop because it's going to go by so much faster than if you were to use your cell phone. So I'm going to go back to news. I just shared some of our items there. And so the next way to get followers is by sharing similar items. And I think I did that a few minutes ago, what I'm about to show you now. And I think that's how I got this guy, this Poshmark guy, to follow us. So let me show you. If you go to listings at the top part of the page, and currently we're on news, but if you go to listings and you type in that brand that you have a lot of in your closet, so I'm going to put Tommy Bahama, and then I have a lot of men's Tommy Bahama, so I'm going to change the Poshmark to men as it's currently under women. And then I see some recently shared items here from Tommy Bahama. So what I'm going to do, because again my goal is to get some followers so we can get some sales in there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for some clothes that has a lot of followers. So for example, this shirt here, sweatshirt, I'm going to click on it because it has 7 followers. Then I'm going to go down to the bottom of the page and click on the 7 people who liked it, sorry, not followers. Then I'm going to follow those likers, all of them. And this is how I got that earlier Poshmark gentleman to follow our account. Is I went in to, the listings. I searched for Tommy Bahama brand. I looked for some shirts that had a lot of people who liked it, and then I started following those people, those accounts. So here are some pants. It has 6 followers. I'm going to click on that one too. Then I'm going to go ahead and click on those who liked the item, and then I'm going to follow those accounts, and it will be fruitful. It will be fruitful. So some of those people will follow you back. They're going to look in your closet. They're going to see that you have a lot of Tommy Bahama stuff, and they're going to love that they found you because that's what they're looking for is Tommy Bahama stuff, and you've got it. And so I just did that again with these ones because that's very productive and effective. All right, so I'm going to, I can't skip this one. This one has 10 10 likers, and that hat is awesome. And so, oh, I clicked on the wrong thing here. I want to click on the likers. There we go. And I'm going to follow all of those likers. And this is what you do. You do 1 to 3 hours a day of this. And after some time, give it about a month, you're going to start to see some traction. And I bet you if you do this every day for about a month, you're going to get your first Poshmark sale if you haven't gotten it already. All right, so now I'm going to go back to news. So I showed you that one. And another thing you could do, oh, look at this on news. So initially, Wonderful Soul had just followed us, and then we shared some of her items, and look what happened in return. She was so grateful that she shared some of our items to her followers. And so that's how you get followers, is her followers are going to see our clothes. If they like them, they're going to follow your account. So that's great that that happened right now. Okay, so that's tip number 1, is spend 1 to 3 hours a day doing that. So you're gaining new followers in those 3 ways that I just showed you. And then tip number 2 is primarily use your desktop. I just talked about that, but I briefly want to touch on it again. So I used to just use my phone. I'd come home from my secular job and I'd be really tired, so I'd sit on the couch and I'd do everything that I just showed you on my phone. And there's nothing wrong with that. You could definitely be productive. But if you do have the energy to sit at a desk and use a computer, it is worth your time doing, because you get so much more done and it's so much faster than on your phone. As you saw, look how quickly we got, someone to follow us, and we followed a bunch of people who like things similar to the ones in our closet. And what ends up resulting from that is that you'll get a lot of people following you back that like what's in your closet, and sales have come out of that for us. So that was tip number 2, primarily work on your desktop. And tip number 3 is send offers to likers and those who've put your items in bundles. So if somebody has liked some of our items, you can go to likes. I'm going to filter everything by likes, my news by likes. Then I'm going to click on an item that was liked. So this one was liked 5 hours ago, and I don't believe I've noticed that one yet. And so I have this item listed for $18, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this liker an offer. It's a brand new listing. I'm going to make an offer to the liker, so it's a private offer, which means that the price is going to go down only for this person who liked the item. And I'm going to offer this shirt to them at $15. I'm going to give them a nice discount of shipping for $2, and then I'm going to click submit. So do not neglect anyone who likes your item. They already like it. They're already telling you that they like it. They may be on the fence about buying it because maybe the price is too high, or maybe they weren't even thinking about buying it to begin with, but you gave them such a nice deal, on an offer, that they maybe change their mind and they do want to buy it now. I know that's happened to me personally, so I'll go ahead and do it on this shirt as well. This shirt is listed for $20. We have about 5 likers, but because I have a recent liker, I'm going to go ahead and make an offer to all my likers. And I'm going to offer this one at $16 with a $2 shipping discount. And I'm going to submit that. All right, so that is how you submit the offer to likers. And the other recommendation and another way to make sales is to do the same thing with those who have created a bundle. So when we first started on Poshmark about 3 months ago, we had no idea what bundles meant. You should definitely set up a bundle option on your closet. And all that means is that if somebody buys 2, 3, 4 items from your closet, they get a discount. It's an incentive for them to buy more. And what I like about that too is that it's going to save on your shipping. The thing about Poshmark is that the prices are excellent, but every item you buy from every different closet is going to cost you about $6 to ship, so that can add up quickly. So if somebody creates a bundle and they don't make a purchase, what you can do is you can go ahead and make them an offer, just like what I showed you now, and that has resulted in sales for us as well. Tip number 4 is do this every day. So try not to skip any days. The more you do, the more momentum you're gonna build, and the more you're gonna grow your followers. And so that's key, is to grow your followers, because it's like having a McDonald's or a Starbucks at prime real estate, right? You get a lot of foot traffic, you get more sales. And tip number 5 is that your pricing must be right. I did want to show you an example of how to do that. So I'm going to go back to the Tommy Bahama example. So I'm going to go to listings and type in Tommy Bahama, and then I'm going to go to, I'm going to actually go ahead and filter out the sold items. So I want sold, and I actually also only want the shirts. Now I know Tommy Bahama shirts sell for over 120 bucks easily. If you've ever been to a Tommy Bahama store, we love the brand because the quality is awesome. The creativity that goes into a shirt is amazing. Some of those buttons are made from real coconuts, and the art is very impressive as well. So we just are in love with this brand. And so once you filtered out the item that you're trying to sell, and you make sure that you only look at the sold ones, you can either filter it by priced high to low or low to high. Now, that's really going to vary in nature, and there's going to be reasons behind it. Like, for example, this is a $3 shirt. Does that mean that you should sell your Tommy Bahama shirt for $3? No way. So if I look at this shirt closely, it looks like maybe there's some dirt on the front of it. Ah, yeah, so this shirt is stained. It's completely stained. And so that's why it sold for $3. So definitely don't sell your items low, because you won't make any money. And if your goal is to make money, then don't sell your items low. Now let's go ahead and reverse that and take a look at the high to low prices. So what's the most that these shirts have sold for? Well, a few of them, sold for over 100 bucks, but not too many. A lot of these are collectible. They do limited edition designs, and they're just, there's those who collect it. And so that's why a few have sold for over 100. But once you start going down, you're gonna realize the ones that sell for, like, see, now we're looking at $80 and $75. But notice they have a tag, so that means they're brand new Tommy Bahama shirts. That's still an amazing deal, because they still go for $120, the ones with the designs, $140, $160, right? And they're only $75, so it's an awesome deal for these gorgeous shirts. This one's not new, but look, it's a Dodgers collaboration, right? So that's why that one is still gonna sell for $75, because it's so rare. So especially for like a collector, I would buy that one. All right, so if you wanna know, for us, like 75 for 3, they got a little deal there. If you want it for us, we actually sell our Tommy Bahama shirts for about $28. And, we might even go down a couple bucks if somebody wants a good deal. And so the reason we do that is because we want to make sales. And that is my last tip. If you have any questions or comments, please comment below, and we will try our best to answer as soon as possible. If not, you could also send us a direct message on Instagram. We're The Flipping Gals on Instagram. If you like this video, please comment, like, share the video. And if you can follow us, once we get 100 followers, we can put some links in our video to discuss some other things that we weren't able to discuss in this video related to the phone, and how you can share and also offer bundles to people who have created bundles for themselves. Hope you enjoyed the video. Have a wonderful day.